Hi guys, full time 4-1 against Basel. Delighted with that really. I mean, the game going into it didn't look like it would really matter. The result made a lot of changes, brought in Holding, Gabriel. Well, Gabriel started on the weekend. Holding, Ospina, Gibbs, Shaq. Well, no, not Shaq. Ramsey, Iwobi, Perez. And a lot of them delivered. It was a really good performance. As I said, in a game that didn't particularly matter that much, but players that were really good. Gibbs was really good, I thought. Got forward well, got 3 assists. Well, I would only say one of them was like proper assist. The other 2 were a bit like, I don't know if you can count them as assists. Perez obviously scoring a hat trick. He was great. His all-round play, I thought his passing was a bit off, but he scored a hat trick, so he's a striker. He's playing on the wing. He scored a hat trick, so we've got to say, well done, mate. Xhaka in midfield was brilliant again. His passing is just excellent. Ramsey had a much better performance to any he's had recently. He was getting forward, getting into good positions, passing forwards, which is something he hasn't done recently. And then out wide, Iwobi was much better. Worked hard. His passing was good. Trying to take on players. Scored a goal. Obviously, we were really happy. I think that would do him a world of good. I mean, it looked like a huge burden had come off his shoulders when he scored that. And yeah, the 2 main men again, Ozil and Sanchez, were just excellent. Especially Ozil, I thought was brilliant today. Popping up in all sorts of areas. His passing was brilliant. Got a really good assist for Iwobi. Just the awareness to see Iwobi there. Yeah, the first goal was a brilliant ball from Sanchez into Gibbs. Gibbs plays it across to Perez, and it's just a tap in for Perez. Second goal was very similar, except it was a brilliant ball from Ozil out to Gibbs, and then this time Gibbs tries to shoot. It's not a great save from the keeper. Should be palming this out, to be honest, but he palms it straight to Perez, who taps in again for his second, and then straight after the restart, Perez scored again to get his hat trick. Yeah, it was a bit of a strange goal. Like Gibbs intercepts it, tries to play it into Sanchez, and plays it way over here, and it kind of comes off Sanchez a bit, and it just rolls into like in front of Perez, and Perez gets there before the defender and hits it across the keeper. The keeper palms it into the net, but again, I thought the keeper probably could have done better, but I don't give a crap. Then we continued going. The fourth goal was that was a really good, nice goal. A brilliant ball from Sanchez. I think it was Ramsey who won the ball, and then he played it to Sanchez. Sanchez, what a ball into Ozil. Then, as I said, Ozil with the awareness to play it, square it across to Iwobi, and it was another tap in for Iwobi. Yeah, we had other chances. The only downside I would say was then they scored the late goal consolation. Yeah, we couldn't get our clean sheet. It was a great goal, great turn from Doumbia, and then he played a 1-2 with, I think it was Yanko, that's his name. And then, yeah, he brought it forward and flicked it over Ospina. It's disappointing to concede that, but I think we were reasonably comfortable defensively. We possibly gave them a bit too much room on a couple of occasions, but they didn't really test Ospina too much in the game. It was a reasonably comfortable performance. Yeah, as I said, there were some great performances. Player ratings, I'd probably give Ospina give him a 7. He did make a few decent saves, especially in the first half. One of them was an offside header, that was a brilliant save, and then another one, I think it was a curling shot and it was a save, and then he did brilliantly to clasp the follow-up, because it could have easily the guy could easily score from a rebound. And then right back, Gabriel, I thought another solid performance at right back. He looks at home there. Like, obviously going forward, he's nowhere near as good as Bellerin or even Jenkinson would be, but defensively he looks just as good as either of them. It's because he's a centre back, and I think we're doing good, because I think when he goes back to centre back, he will be much improved defensively from this experience. Yeah, I'd probably give Gabriel a 7 as well. Alongside him, Holding. we didn't see a lot of him. He wasn't really tested, but he was probably at fault for the first goal, for their goal. He gave the ball away soppily and then conceded it. So a 6 for holding. Koscielny alongside him, again, not really tested, probably a 6 out of 10. On the left, Kieran Gibbs, as I said, brilliant game. Got forward really well. 3 assists, possibly, you could say. And yeah, he looks really fit. He looks like whenever he comes into the team, he really wants to show he can do, because I think he will replace Monreal eventually. In midfield, Granit Xhaka, give him, I didn't even give Gibbs a rating, did I? 7 out of 10 for Gibbs. Xhaka as well, 7 out of 10. Brilliant on the ball, long range passing. I can't remember him not completing a pass. He probably did at some point, but he's just so consistent on the ball, and he was winning balls all over the place. I think without Coquelin in there, he does that more often. But yeah, brilliant performance from Xhaka. Alongside him, Ramsey was much better. There's still a bit of rustiness there. He was losing the ball and getting caught out quite often, but his passing was much better. He was a lot brighter. I'll probably give Ramsey a 6 out of 10. And then further forward, Ozil, man of the match for me. Just in the pockets, he came up in. It was just superb. 8 out of 10 for Mesut Ozil. On the left, Iwobi. Again, it was a better performance. He was still a bit quiet at times, but he kind of came in and out of the game. But obviously he scored. He looked bright. Probably give him a 6 out of 10 as well, Iwobi. Then on the right, Lucas Perez. I mean, as I said, I don't think his all-round play was particularly special. A lot of his passing wasn't great, but he scored 3 goals and he was playing in a position which isn't his natural position on the right. He has played there, but it's not his natural position. So it has to be an 8 for Lucas Perez. Then Sanchez down the middle. Again, brilliant performance. Obviously, it wasn't anywhere near as his best like he was against West Ham, but even when he's not quite at his best, even when he's a 7 out of 10, he's exceptional, and he got a 7 out of 10 today. The subs, Giroud came on, didn't really have much of an effect. Went close on a couple. He had a flick at the near post, but yeah, I think his lack of pace was evident a bit. I think we slowed down more when we were going forward with him when he came on. But he's a good option from the bench, so 6 out of 10 for Giroud. El Neni came on, was solid. His passing was good as always, 6 out of 10 for El Neni. And Theo Walcott didn't really do much. Tried to use his pace quite a lot of the time, but kept maybe taking one loose touch or something. But he was only on the pitch for about 15 minutes or something, so yeah, that's a 6 out of 10 for Walcott. And yeah, the manager, I thought, played the right team well. It wasn't my first choice team, but he got it right in the end. I wouldn't have started Sanchez. I would have started the Ox again on the wing and then Perez through the middle, because I thought Sanchez. Well, I thought Sanchez really needed a rest, like a full game, but I think it was fine. He really wanted to play, obviously, and then yeah, I think Ox would have got a lot of confidence from playing 2 games in a row. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Yeah, thanks for watching.